Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
London Blues 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug him. Lord Wars Blues 1975.
This is Pit Fighter on the Amstrad CPC. I'll try and get myself together, not laugh. Released by Domark in 1991, released on the Spectrum, the Amstrad, Commodore, the Amiga and the Atari ST. Obviously based on the arcade machine of the that's not too bad, of the same name, released by Atari in 1990, which was Atari's first fighting game, and also, I was going to say the first digitised graphic game, you know, where you captured actors on a blue screen and digitised them into a game, but it wasn't, I believe, wasn't that a game featuring the band Journey? I don't know. Anyway, this was like the first digitised fighting game with sample sound and stuff like that, and clearly led the way for Mortal Kombat, and it was a huge hit in the arcades. Me and my mates would go mental whenever we saw this in an arcade, because also in 1990 obviously Van Damme had come along, he was huge and shit like that, and I'm pretty sure that's who they based the Kickboxer on. But again, I say that these are real actors. There's a kickboxer, a karate bloke and a wrestler. Wouldn't it be cool if you were the guy whose CV contained, I was this bloke in that game, Pitfire. Anyway, right, so 8,000 machines were sold worldwide, which is huge, because believe it or not, you'd think you saw arcade games everywhere when you were a kid, but there weren't that many. And 5,500 of those were North America, 1,000 was Europe, but in South Korea there were 10,000 bootlegs of this. Now, there's a Mega Drive version which is alright, it doesn't scale, because in the arcade there's scale, and there's a SNES version that is absolutely appalling. The Amiga version actually tries to do, and the ST, well, it pulls off the scaling. It plays terribly, but it pulls off the scaling. Now, I try to show the Amstrad CPC in the best of light, as I always do with my favourite machines such as ZX Spectrum, which is more of a favourite than this. But there are games that just don't stand a chance. Having said that, I have a gameplay of the Spectrum version of this, and it's playable. It's playable. Barely drags itself in the door, but it's playable. Anyway, music's around this. So how does this play on the Amstrad? I've had a very, very, very quick go, and it is a port of the ZX Spectrum. And if it's not moving, if you know anything about the micros, you'd be like, that kind of looks like Pitfire in a monochromic with a splash of colour way. When it moves, which is a very loose descriptive term for what it does, yeah, not so much. I have a gameplay of the Spectrum version, look it up actually, because it does kind of do scaling. But anyway, right, so fire. Right, 1 player, 2 player, 3 control options. Right, so underground CD fight club, there's a boss and stuff like this, a bunch of people dressed like gimps, but you fight for money. And then there's a bonus round when you fight like yourself and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you all know what Pit Fighter is. So yeah, 1 player, me. Get into this, right, so Buzz, the wrestler, oh dear, and then Ty, the kickboxer, who was basically who everyone wanted to play as in this game, because he had that whole triple kick thing, which good luck for me trying to do that in this game. Anyway, fire. Or have I got to press space? Or fire? Press fire. Oh look at his face! Alright. Oh, space then. Picky game. Match 1. Accurate to the arcade. Right, so I'll be on the left. Fire. Okay. Right, my health is top left. His health is top right. As you can see, it tells you the name of the game down the outside of either side of the screen. A bunch of people in the background. Now, time bottom left. Does it scale? No. Here's the thing. It's a port from the Spectrum, but you can actually move in the Spectrum. Oh look, double knockout. You know those knockouts that are like double knockouts? This is just something else. Right, I'm pressing forward, backwards, anything. Oh, you can show off. I got kick. How did I do the kick? Hey, the sprites get smaller. Good to know. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Everybody's dead, Dave. What, everybody? Hey, look. But yeah. Now, as I said, if you look at the sprites, I mean, they are digitised. Are they nicked from the arcade and put into squiffy land in 8-bit micros with the limited colours and stuff like that? Don't know, but they kind of are, record knockout, digitised. But they don't move! Again, look up the Spectrum version. It was never going to happen, but it moves. And this is obviously a port of that and not optimised, so it doesn't move, which renders it completely unplayable, which is a shame, because I can see Pitfire in this. Right. Okay, what am I doing now? Oh, match 2. Oh, that was my purse. I won money and stuff. Where's the forklift? Because, you know, everyone should have a forklift to lift you above your fight money. Right. That's down and forwards, is it? No. He just does it when he wants to do it. Right, let's move around. There's a knife. See, look, he gets smaller. And then he gets bigger. And then he can't go any further back. Oh, and he's throwing a box at me. Yeah. Like I said, some games are just beyond the hardware. I mean, could they have done something with Mode Zero? I don't know, but don't port the Spectrum if you're not going to optimise it, because, yeah. So anyway, it's shit. I know it's shit. I like the fact that I can do that, just spam them while they're on the floor. Even because you should be able to like stand above them and then, you know, go down on the ground and punch them and shit like that. Also, you should be able to pick up the knives, and you should be able to throw people into the crowd. And the crowd, am I knackering myself out? The crowd will take points off them, health off them. That's a jump. I just did a flying jump, flying punch. You know those punches? They're like flying punches, of which I just did one. Yeah. And there's a load of sample speech in the arcade as well. Yeah, being one of them, and come on, in a weird Russian accent, and screams and shit when you hit the birds, because it was 90s and you could hit birds in video games back then and no one lost their shit. Right, look at me, cruising through. Right, 5 birds, yeah, it's basically AWOL the game, isn't it? Or Lionheart, if you want to get all American about it. Or Lyon, if you want to get all French about it. AWOL's the best title. And accurate for what he did. And my favourite Van Damme movie ever. Why did you tell him knockdown if he didn't? I'm fighting myself, that's why. 3 knockdowns and you win. Because this is the bonus round. Yeah, I knocked him out with my chest by jumping because I'm that much of a brute. 90s man. Fucker. Turn around, how do I turn around? I've given up and tried to do my triple whammy flying, you know, amazing kick. I picked him up and I threw him. I've achieved something today. I've achieved it. Now, therefore, you don't have to play it. Look, see? It's trying to do something, but it's an unoptimised port of the Spectrum, so it's failing at it. But by that, I don't mean look up the Spectrum version, it will blow your mind. What's going on there? But it's playable. That's a very loose descriptive term. But it's playable. Match 3, because I'm amazeballs. How do I... Oh, she's a fucking dominatrix. So, yeah, because, you know, her CV would be awesome then. Hey, they look like they do in the arcade. That should be the move that you use to hit them while they're down. I don't know. Is that blood? Am I in front of blood? Is there blood? Are you blood? She just blew up the chair. Yeah, now she's gone invisible. It's not Mortal Kombat, love. You don't have special powers. Look at that. At least we've got sound, music. Sound effects would be nice. I wanna... Oh well, that's not what I wanted to do. How do you do his triple whammy? Her health is beneath my health. I've just realised that. And she's called Angel. And it's funny, because that's completely what she isn't. I would have called her Slapper. Accurate and to the point. Right, now I know where the health is, so that's not doing anything. I was hammering then, and yeah, nothing was coming forth with my martial art class. Just gonna hammer forwards. Best port of it then, if I had to say it. Well, do you know what? The most playable port is where you go in the Mega Drive version. However, and the most impressive home port, believe it or not, is the Amiga and Atari ST, because it's got scaling. Software scaling, obviously. Right. So it's 2 punches per... Can I go around that? Yeah, I can. It's an assault course. Osh! That hurts. He's got heels on. Slapper. You love what you take. Great. So 2 hits per health bar point thingy. I can't do any more magic now, although my health is apparently hanging in there. Just gonna do this. Right. I don't know how you even jump now, I can't jump. She's got massive reach with her kick and shit, so... Oh, so do I apparently when I know how to do it. Something out in your life. Yeah, I am hitting her. Now I wasn't moving down, but they just seem to zoom out for some reason. But I do have a soft spot for the Mega Drive version. Because it plays like Pitfire. And it looks the part, it's just all the sprites are equal and it doesn't scale. There's a Master System version, believe it or not. Which is pants. I love the way when he shatters a box on me, like the amount of blood. I don't think it was coming off me, I think it was just a box full of paint. Hey, I did that! I don't know how I did that. And I don't actually care, and I'm turning around now. So stuff happened. It's important today that stuff happened. Yeah, Pitfire. Some things just doesn't need to, you know, be attempted to be ported to some systems, regardless of how much a hit it was, and them kids, they just want to play it. Yeah, and shit. And shit is what this is. Right. I thought I broke the game. Well, I don't need to break the game, it's already broken. There should be money on the floor. Ty, I'm just saying. Maybe he stuffed it down his pants like a filthy stripper. Good stripper name, Ty. Right, come on, skip, skip, skip. Skip to the end, match 4. I'm cruising through this. How many matches till the end boss then? He's a gimp. No, here's a gimp. I was pressing the wrong button. You know, if you want to punch him, Dave, you do actually have to try and press the right button. I'm not trying to pick anything up because he just won't let me. See? He's got the worst kick ever. CC Rider. To be fair, into the box. His name is worse as well. Why am I not throwing you? He just got down. I picked him up. I couldn't throw him. I was hammering the fire button. And he just got down. He just politely got down. Look at that. And it counts. It's glitching out here now. To be fair, I probably think that's the actual original game code and not emulation. Because it was going to end in tears, wasn't it? Now all the moves I was able to do, just don't want to do. Also, I've just noticed that the music's on the smallest loop ever. Look, that seems to work, and now it stopped doing it. Hit protection might be a very strong descriptive term, phrase, for what's going on in this game. Yoink. Yoink. How? I threw him! But no I didn't, because nothing happened. Also, your moves are weird because you have to press directions, including up and down, to do them. But the problem with that is, up and down actually move you, don't they? And I don't even know how I did that. But at least you can say all the moves are in here. I mean, well, I don't know about the triple kick because I can't do it. Although maybe I need to use something on the keyboard to do that. Does that mean I'm knackered or something then? I don't know. I don't know. It is very tiring playing a game this poor, I'm not going to lie. Yay! And stuff. Come on, beat me. I want a way out. A legitimate way out. Oh, what were you thinking, Domark? Did Domark do it on the Mega Drive? Don't think so. I think that was Tengen. I prefer Tengen, so I'm going to call him Tengen. I just thought you should know that fact. Yoink! Get some of this in your life, CC Rider. Cool, CV as well. Oh, CC Rider and Pitfire. He's probably Buzz or someone. They all played like multiple characters, didn't they? Right. Did I throw him? Does he lose energy when he leaves my hands? Awkward. Or when he hits the floor? He's going to hit me with a stool, isn't he? But he's not, because I'm going to smash his face in first. Yeah. What's that? What's that mean? I don't even know what that means. It stopped. Have I won? Was he the boss? Can't be. Well, there you go. I was going to say CC Rider on the Amstrad CCC. Pit Fighter on the Amstrad CPC. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a bit crap. Look up the Spectrum version to know that this is even worse than that. Because you could kind of play that. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think. Oh, is this the last match? No, it's a grudge match. So, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you, well, not played, persevered this back in the day on the 8-bit micros in this country. And I think I played the Commodore 64 version. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.